Hello, this Soul Tribe, and welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. I am your girl Sunshine, back with a general forecast. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, that's the right time for you. So, I'd already started recording this, and anyway, I'm just going to pick up the energies that I already picked up before and bring in anything new. So I do see that there's an angel of prosperity coming in for you and abundance is coming to you. Your needs will be met. The money that you need is going to come for you. It's going to come for you or come to you. God is in charge of how it's going to come. So continue to have faith. Excuse me, abundance is definitely coming to you, and spirit is working hard to make sure that the prosperity and abundance you need comes to you. Be crystal clear about your intentions. Tell spirit what it is that you want. It's not like one day I want this, and then if I wait a little while and I see like it's taking long, I'm going to jump into something else, because an angel would have already been dispatched to start answering your prayers, and by the time to get to the place where you were energetically and in terms of your faith to release that gift towards you, you've already left that place. You're onto something else, and they're like, okay, I have to return because another angel's been dispatched. This person now wants to be blessed in this other direction. So be crystal clear about your intentions and know that you have divine protection. You're divinely protected by spirit and angels. And you can always ask spirit, the spirit guides your ancestors or your angels for divine protection and for guidance. And give angels your cares, whatever you're worrying about. As you do that, continue to be in a prayerful kind of state of mind. It makes the time to meditate, to ground yourself and to meditate so that you don't feel lightheaded and airy and all of that. As you do that, miracles are being made available for you. I want to say, sounds like miracles are a product on sale. Miracles are now available at 15.99. Okay, it's a late night read, guys. I do get quite goofy late at night like that. But miracles are coming in, and your affirmation is, I believe in miracles, and miracles are natural for me. So, an affirmation is something that you say three times, like three times a day. Words have power. The more you say those words to yourself, the more those words will begin to unlock certain miracles in your life. And ask yourself, help yourself to forgive and to forget as you're on this path. A lot of people will be like, no, that's challenging. I can't do that, Sunshine. But yeah, forgive and forget. Because when we forgive, it's a very personal act. We don't forgive because we're cool with what happened to us. We forgive so that we don't become consumed by bitterness. Bitterness usually causes dis-ease because we're not at ease within our bodies. So it's good to forgive, even if you're never going to tell the person that you've forgiven them. That's okay. The people that you've forgiven, you don't ever have to say, hey, you know what, I've forgiven you. I'm cool with you. You just forgive them and like, okay, I'm going to forgive you. But this doesn't mean that me and you are going to be running around the mountain saying kumbaya now that I've forgiven you. I'll just forgive you right here in my space, and I'll keep doing me and you keep doing you in your forgiven state there. And you don't even need to know about that. So I see that there's someone who's trying to cause confusion in your energy because this person is very controlling. They're overly obsessed with controlling you. They feel that you I want to say you owe them, that they own you. They feel like they own you. They own your existence. They have right to dictate what you do, when you do it, how you do it. The kind of person who would be like, you know what, your life is in my hands. I can do what I want with it. And that's a very dangerous position to find yourself in, where someone feels like your entire existence is in their hand and they can crush you at will in whatever they want to do. So this person is coming out and they're trying to cause confusion in your life because they saw that something went in your favor. It's something started to improve in your energy, something started to change in your energy, and they're seeing that. And now they're doing a lot of fighting behind the scenes because a lot of people had invested, whether it was money, energy, or whatever they invested into trying to hold you back, and specifically in two areas, the areas of love and finances. They tried to cause blockages, but I've been shown here that blockages have been removed. That's why the angels of abundance came through. Blockages are removed, specifically financial blockages are being removed from your life, or they have been removed from your life. So maybe you've been doing some money affirmations, maybe you've been doing some cleansing baths, spiritual baths. You've been doing whatever it is that you're doing, but those blockages are being removed. These people who came out at you, I'm seeing a bunch of people. And the truth is coming about some hidden enemies, people that linked out behind the scenes who acted like they don't even link up. But like I always say, witchcraft is a team sport. The witches in your village in Salem can hook up with the witches in like Chiquita town and come up with a common thing. You were also about language, but I believe it's language is not even a barrier in those dark places. So people are fighting because they've invested a lot in blocking you and locking you and keeping you stuck in a certain reality so that you'll be easier to control, where they can say, you know what, I want you to live like this, and this is the lifestyle you're going to have until you bow down to me. And even if you bow down to them, it's not going to make your punishment any easier. You're just going to be like a sitting duck waiting to be knocked off. Okay, that's a bit too harsh, but anyways, moving forward. In the future, there's a gift again of finances coming because you've been kind to other people without counting the cost. You've um God says that no, give to those in need, and God is quick to repay your act of kindness. So that's coming in. Some act of kindness is causing you to get a blessing, and you're going to get a blessing that's bigger than you anticipated. There's money coming in for capital investment that's a lot more than you'd anticipated. The harvest is coming in, and you're going to be able to like fulfill your material needs, get tangible physical things around you that improve your life and all of that. In your environment, there's a lot of conflict and fighting with people who ignored the warnings. The spirit even told them, you know what, you're cursed for even scheming to come against this person. But in the next 72 hours, whoever it is who's been trying to fight against you, I do see that it hits different when the ancestors take over the battle. Someone is saying that they don't know what to say to you. They could possibly be a Libra. This could be happening to a Scorpio, or there's a Scorpio in this as well. Someone saying you shocked me to accuracy, accurate whatever I've just said here. And the thing is, there are too many moving pieces on the chessboard. You see how many of these people are. Now imagine when they're in the separate corners, then these are many moving pieces, many different people who are coming from the different corners, but now they're fighting against each other. I know you're waiting for some sort of communication to come and to be very busy and to be multitasking. That's going to happen. I'm seeing that you're listening to your intuition about some contract agreements and paperwork that you're going to need to sign, something that's coming up for you. And your haters are stuck daydreaming about the past that they wished for you, what they wish was going to happen to in your life, and all of that. I do see some finances coming up. Someone may be traveling, finances for traveling coming up there, and intuitively know that that is coming. At the same time, I do see that someone has been exposed and revealed some secret has been revealed about some sort of cloak and dagger that involved a group of people, and you're no longer in any illusions. Especially by the time the full moon comes, the full moon is coming up on Friday, the 21st of June, but we're already in that full moon energy 3 days before, 3 days after. So it could happen anytime around that some illusion is being broken about a group of people, whether it's a group of people or a family. There's something that you may have not wanted to acknowledge or see. And I also see that someone is coming in from your past. You're being warned against entertaining this person because they're going to be saying all the right things to just regain your trust. This doesn't have to just necessarily be in a love situation or relationship. This is a person who can't move off from the things that they did to you in the past, and they're regretting what they're doing, and they've heard that there's some sort of a transaction coming towards you, and they're coming through to try and block it. These are people from your past coming through some sort of lies, um and moving too fast. Someone who may be using some sort of dark magic, but it looks like the spells. This person was using some sort of dark magic to keep your finances bound up, but it looks like the spells are being released. They are being broken. So the cleansing that you did worked. If you haven't done a cleansing, it may be time for a cleansing. Let's see what illusion is being broken. Yeah, something's coming to an end. Is an illusion's being broken about friends, about people you eat and drink with, or that you've eaten and drunk with at some point. There may be an altercation breaking out with family because of some sort of trickery and deception. Yeah, and things are being seen differently, and someone feels that you've been withholding finances from them, and they feel like you haven't learned your lessons. You're stuck in a karmic lesson. Um, but you're moving forward and you're taking the time to meditate and pray, like we saw at the very beginning. When we pray, our faith becomes strong. Um, Faith is holding on to what you know is true in your heart and in your spirit, what your spirit guides, what your ancestors have told you, what your grandmother, your grandfather, your ancestor, whoever has told you, whether it's in a deep sleep of the night or in a vision during the day, or however spirit or your angel or your ancestors have spoken to you. When your faith, you were told, is the equivalent of like saying, open your arms to new experiences, but don't let go of your core values. So when you have faith, you're not shaken by anyone. You don't have anyone coming in and making you believe that the blueprint or the plan that you were given by spirit is a wrong one. Um, because I do see the energy of someone trying to come in to sabotage your plans. Yeah, the sabotage has failed. Someone who sees you that you're on a path that's going to lead you to greatness, and they're trying to make you start up a different plan somewhere else. Like that is invalidating your efforts. And when you tell someone, oh, you know what, I'm knitting jerseys, and like, oh, that's pretty cool. But you know what, you should really be doing? You should really open a car wash. That would work out well for you. There's someone invalidating the efforts you've really put into something. Yes, you might be like, well, you know what? I'm in a stage where I want to be mentored, I want to learn, and I'm open to people giving me new ideas. But you need to weigh things, talk to your spirit team about the things coming up for you. Like, okay, this has come up for me. How is this going to work? Is this for my best effort, for my in my best interest? Is there happiness at the end of this path I'm choosing, or is this a path I'm choosing that has been open to lead me to being stuck in a maze, or to is ultimately going to lead me to give up on my passion or something like that. I also see that there's a lot of fighting in your environment over a love connection that you have. There are a lot of people who are competing, and they want to, I want to say take your place, but it sounds just too cliche. But yeah, that's what came up. They want to take your place. These people are concerned because you found favor from God. You found a good partnership that's led you to a lot of blessings and favor, and enough of them want to take your place. Enough of them want to take your place in whatever area this is. I feel that they feel that there's a lot of good fortune connected to the partnership that's in your life, or that's coming into your life. Or I feel for many of you, it's a partnership that may already be in your life. And there's a lot of conflict, fighting, and chaos. And these people are fighting amongst each other because they can't believe how you happened upon this good fortune, or good favor. They feel that you don't deserve it. Anyone else deserves it but you. You, because this is making life too easy for you, and they feel that no, you should suffer a bit more. And how dare you have a blessing? These are people who feel that who enjoyed seeing you suffering, and they feel that when good things come into your life, they're not meant to be there. It's a mistake, and this good fortune should have been theirs, and you've somehow crooked it spiritually from them, and you should go back to suffering, and they'll do anything to try and make you go back into suffering. I feel that yeah, the people were trying to fight a connection by putting themselves within the connection itself, or causing some sort of distractions. But I do feel that you've made your mind up quite clearly about what you want, because it's only you who's within you who knows how you want to be loved and where you want to be loved. Because here I see that you're protecting your union or your partnership because you feel that you found a mutual attraction. You found someone who loves you the same way that you love them. You don't even have to ask. When you look at each other with the person, um, you feel that the energy is the same. You feel it's like a mirror image. Guys might be twin flames or soulmates, and you can feel that the energy you're feeling from that person is the same energy you're giving them. I do feel like someone has been running from the connection, thinking that if they run away from it, it becomes less intense, or it becomes less real, or they can go back to dysfunctional relationships that they feel more comfortable with. They feel it's easier to go back to the old defaults that they've always been comfortable with. Again, the conflict, the fighting, it just come out in every single deck. Like I've got three decks. The people who are plotting behind the scenes, quite a number of people plotting in different camps behind the scenes to try and knock you off your square, to take you out of something that God has ordained for you, because they feel like you don't deserve it. You're getting some sort of an unexpected phone call from someone from the past who's reaching out, but yeah, this person is like they've been sent, and yeah, being warned not to fall for the gift of gab. Money is coming your way, and your ancestors are proud of you, yet the people have been fighting against you. They don't regret hurting you at all. Strong Scorpio energy coming in there. And these people know that they had a time frame in which to catch you, and the time frame is fast ending. And now they're seeing that you shall never experience the same type of pain or trauma that they've made you go through again, because you've elevated, you've graduated too much, and your spirit guys are too strong at this point for these people to be able to come in and do the things they used to do to you anyways. I feel that some of you are going to be having very strong dreams where you're being shown true revelations about certain people that you didn't believe were playing around in your energy like that. You may have already been told, if yeah, I've got there, you shocked me to accuracy. Come through, spirit. Thank you. So someone is whatever I've said has been very accurate for someone. As empaths, we know that when we tell people certain truths that they're not ready to hear, you risk being hated by the person you're telling the truth, because they're like, no, how dare you come in and challenge a truth that I've told myself. You must be a bad person. You're trying to make this happen. But they always come back after some time. No, whether it's after a day, 2 days, a week, a month, whenever they always come back and say, you know what, whatever you said was true. But at the time you tell them the truth, you become the enemy because they've already got these guards within their mind that are there to protect a certain belief that they have. And the minute they hear something different from what they believe, the guards come are activated like, no, this is a bad person, step away from this person is trying to make you believe something else. And they even will try and tell an empath, no, what you're saying is wrong, or what you're interpreting is wrong, or what you've seen is wrong. But you know what, by the time we get to be called empaths, we're too evolved to be fighting and trying to prove a point. It's not our place to prove a point because we know we're not the ones who make things happen. We just give you the spiritual intelligence in advance, and it's up to you to use it in the best way you know possible. It's not our job to make a person believe something, and the hardest thing that any empath has to go through, I suppose, or healer, is to acknowledge the fact that you can't save everyone. People are subjects of their own choices and decisions, and if someone makes a decision, you can't. It's not our place to stop people and micromanage people and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, again, the conflict and the fighting, guys. I can't fake this. See, it's even trying to hide on his face. There's some sort of fighting and argument coming up in your environment because of how things have turned around for you. Yeah, I see strong Leo energy, Sagittarius, someone who's seeing how self-sufficient you are, or how you've done things without having to beg them for help or have to lick their boots for them to come through. You've obtained favor from the Lord, and they're trying to dislodge you from this favor. What is this fighting? Fighting because you put heavy burdens down and you went a different direction and you did some research into um, what will make you happy. Now these people are seeing it as a missed opportunity. Some people are stressed and worried because you've decided to go on a passionate new beginning, on a brand new journey that the angels have opened up for your journey, that's opened up this good fortune. It's because you had to move from some place to some place. You had to change your energy. You had to shift in some way. You had to shift your level in order for you to be aligned to the blessing that was coming your way. And now that you're aligned with this blessing, people are like, but how did you let this person get this far? They were never meant to get this kind of breakthrough. And there's like chaos and confusion in the camp of your enemies. Some of you are going to be having dreams about this as well. And for some of you, someone's coming through some shocking news, they're going to come and tell you, oh, this exactly. Someone is shocked as well that someone is making an offer to come towards you, and they were hoping that it was just a fleeting kind of an interest, but yeah, something is being balanced out in that connection. Okay, I see that. You're taking a retreat from some people, from a group of people, to just plan, pray, and prepare and analyze things carefully. What are you analyzing? This is all somehow connected with the conflict and fighting. What are you analyzing? A love situation. I already told you some people are fighting because of the love that you have in your life. They wish that someone else had it and they feel you don't deserve it. They feel that you deserve to be in karmic connections that are not meaningful. Um, yeah, someone has found their soulmate or twin flame or whatever it is, and there's a whole lot of commotion about that because someone's saying that was never meant to happen. You've decided to take a leap of faith with this relationship and go into this relationship. And yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's an equal give and take in this relationship, however it plays out. The spirit who stepped in for this relationship, and it looks like you may be working with in this relationship to for fame and fortune for a couple of you. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what fits, leave the rest for someone else. You're working hard. And while you're working as well, oh wow, for a couple of you, there's love, an unconventional kind of love. It's not religious, it's not traditional, but you love it and it makes you feel at home. You feel at home in this unconventional love. Yeah, you found a mutual attraction, someone who loves you in the same way you love them, but you may have found this person in an unexpected place, or maybe you found this love when at a time when you weren't looking for love, so it's quite unexpected for you, but it's something that you may have prayed for a very long time and you even forgot you prayed for it, and now it's come in, and a lot of people are now fighting to try and distract you from it because they realize that this is a very powerful union. Yeah, yeah, these people from your past, yeah, maybe they're running to people, maybe people from your past are running to tell you about this fight, about how people are saying something is not a wish come true for them, about a decision you've made, about love, yeah, a decision you've made about a lover. about love. Yeah, but what is your the ultimate? What's the outcome? Yeah, you're getting some sort of messages, but you're carrying on with the things that make you happy. You've already healed from the heartbreak that these people have given you, and you're ready to step into a new world because you recognize that this is not a dress rehearsal. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Oh, Spirit is saying just give them some guidance. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit, shall we? Before I step out. Yeah, people people are fighting because you chose what makes you happy. You chose you, whoever you are, and your ancestors are proud of the choice you made. Maybe it's your ancestors chose a partner for you, and people are upset for a couple of you that how did they get through to you to bless you with this partnership. That's for a couple of you. Yeah, okay, as I was saying, again, Archangel Chamuel has come out. Beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So, Spirit has protected this relationship and is keeping it safe. Someone may try and drop something in your house to try and cause conflict in this relationship, but I see it's being nullified. You may need to put salt in the four corners of your house. So, this is a spiritual soulmate relationship, and people know that a beautiful blessing is coming out of this union. This union is shaking the very lower regions of hell itself because of the sacred energy, the sacred power that comes with these two people coming into union, and a lot of darklings, not ducklings, dark beings are threatened by this union. But Archangel Chamiel is helping with this spiritual soulmate relationship to make sure that it's protected and that you both go on your life assignment because you had to come together to fulfill your divine life assignment. It was pre-written that way. A lot of these things are fated, and some people knew about this partner you're going to meet before you ever knew about them. So the minute you said you're going off in a certain direction, the fight grew because they knew that once you went into a certain direction, you're going to be able to meet your partner on that path. And they tried everything. They tried to take you out, to hurt you, to make you broke, to break your spirit, to kill your passion, to stop you from meeting this partner. But that is the jackpot. This union, this relationship is the jackpot, my darling. Wow, that is like really powerful energy. Thank you. Okay, now, thank you guys for joining me on this channel. I absolutely enjoyed channeling this message, and I look forward to doing your personal readings. Yeah, there's some shocking news coming out, good shocking news as well about money coming for you. Just reiterating, I could keep going on, but I'll come through with another section of the reading. Till the next one, I am your girl Sunshine. Send you lots of love and light and divine protection. May Spirit protect all of you and give you the wisdom to make the right decisions, help you to recognize the blessings in your life when they do come in. Love and light.